shoulders.
Wow.
And left dead as a frozen victim. It just wasn't in them. No option of the searcher was even given one consideration. But would you believe how many men hated him for not choosing the easy way out?
Wow.
Going through the swamps, the quicker, yet even more dangerous route.
Wow.
About very few fought about to live and give testimony to a successful mission. But he'd come too far to turn around, and every time tempted, he would take a rock off the ground and inflict cuts on his arms so they drenched him.
Oh my
By
God.
the 20th time, he had realized he had come to the top, overlooking herds of sheep, a lake, much land, and all kinds of crops, making all hurdles thereafter easy to hop.
Got it. Hey, yo, that was dope, son. That was LG. Now respect, yo.
Hi.
What up, though?
Also, hi. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Really? Okay, my friends just set me up.
Okay.
That was cool. This thing is terrifying. Holy shit.
You have the power, you feel me? Don't let it have the power to control you, you know what I'm saying? You are the microphone controller right now.
I miss the ones that I had when I was little and they like echo your voice. You know?
Right.
I could rock that thing out, but okay. I write children's books and I can rhyme in those, but I can't rhyme on this thing. I know I don't have to rhyme, that's not what it's about. Tell us, oh God. I'm new to Detroit and thank you. And I've never felt so at home somewhere. It's bizarre. Excuse me. I have Michigan tattooed on my arm.
Okay.
All right now.
You know, I love my state, but this place is like its own state.
No doubt.
It's a state of being. It's not
Somebody
a
stop this guy.
geographical location. It's like this concept,
That guy gets it.
It's not the American dream, it's like an actual dream, but this also really weird reality. It's painful here. Every day I drive to work and I'm like, how do I not cry today? This city is dripping with fear and hatred, but it is pretty. I can't help but say this city is beautiful. And I know that a lot of people don't agree, but Detroit. Yeah. That's all I got. Thank you.
No doubt, son. No doubt.
Okay, look at this. Everybody is just tying in so perfectly to what's about to happen next. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, that was beautiful. I love it. So I need everybody to like do a call and response clap type of thing, just so I can make sure y'all all listening. Y'all ready?
Got it.
I was trying to get y'all. I got y'all. Okay. Who got me? I got me. I saw you there. The nice spirit guy. Okay. So this is perfect that we're in a circle because the next thing is circle time. So I don't know, for the people who were here earlier, I asked some brave souls / volunteers to do something for me. I gave them a statement or a question or directions on a small sheet of paper. I need those people to walk up because what circle time is about, we have a lot of fun here today, and when you have fun, sometimes you unintentionally are being conscious of certain things. And sometimes you're not being conscious at all, you're just having fun, which is totally cool. But I wanted to take this time to intentionally be conscious and address some things that we see going on in the world so often. Some just, a lot. So some trending topics, some questions that have been going on for like millennia, and just some statements I wanted y'all opinions on. So I just wanted to open the space to just a real short, conscious discussion. Yes, Sly Peace, my awesome sauce uncle with the nice fedora.
Whenever you're ready, I will.
Cool. Huh? So, Jazzy, Io, where is Romaine? Do you have your piece?
I am God.
Okay, Romaine.
This guy right here.
I don't want to call you that. That's kind of weird.
God.
I'll call you Ro.
Okay,
God or nothing.
so I want to start. Oh, and wait.
I love that. God or not.
And Yakuza. So, Io, you got your piece? Okay, so can you read your prompt and then tell us your piece, please?
Oh, this is one of the good questions. It's death again.
Okay, don't do anything yet. What's yours?
How do you solve a problem?
Okay, yours.
Do Black Lives Matter?
And what was yours, bro?
What is unity?
Okay, so I want to do it. Yakuza, romaine lettuce, Jazzy. I couldn't remember his name at first.
That's
like,
his nickname, Lotus.
His name was Lettuce for like a whole year. I'm so serious. He hates it, but that's how I remember his name. And then Io. So, Kuza, take it away. Do you need a mic?
Nah, I'm straight.
Project.
It's kind of funny that I got this question because like I've been building on it for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like in these collective spaces.
What's your question again?
Do Black Lives Matter? And I'm gonna quote a verse from Nas. I feel like that's the best thing I can come up with for it. And then I'm gonna go into my little monologue. So we trust no black leaders. Use the stove to heat us, powdered eggs and government cheeses. The calendars with Martin, JFK, and Jesus. You gotta be fresh to go to school with fly sneakers. Schools with outdated books. We are the forgotten. Summer's cooling off by the fire hydrant. Yeah, I'm from the ghetto, where old black women talk about their sugar level. It's not unusual to see photos of dead homies' funerals. Aluminum foil on TV antennas. Little TV sit on top the big TV, eating TV dinners. Girls got out here with Kool-Aid. They gave us lemons. We made lemonade, but this nigga's paid. Ancestry of slaves, descended of kings is necessary. I blame. Put rims on everything, wet Timbs on every scene. And I just feel like the question, do Black Lives Matter? If Black Lives Matter, that would be a narrative that everybody is spitting. You feel me? Like that's something that everybody will have like innately within themselves. And so when somebody is asked a question or when they put in an ethnic environment, they will be able to articulate that. You know what I'm saying? It will be a general understanding. And so it's like, do Black Lives Matter? You have to, like, what is black? You know what I'm saying? That's so fluid. It changes as man changes. So I would have to say yes and no, because it's like, what is black? You know what I'm saying? According to science, black is death. Black is a lot of different things. So I don't, like, a black person is not a real thing. You know what I'm saying? In reality, it doesn't exist. So how can your life matter if you're not real? So, you know what I'm saying, that's one interpretation. And then it's like, well, yeah, I understand, you know what I'm saying, like everybody has a certain understanding of what black is. And if you're talking about it as an ethnic persuasion, yes, because everybody's black now. You feel me? Like no matter what, you know what I'm saying, what you identify is, and whatever your societal norm is, whatever you are boxing yourself into, whatever you labeling yourself as to function in society, you do matter. You know what I'm saying? Even though you're wearing a facade, and even though you're not coming into your full potential, you still do matter. So to answer your question, I would say yes.
That's true. Okay, so I want to open the circle up with 2 responses, and I'm gonna do it randomly. Y'all ready? No. No. You want to respond?
That was random.
Yes. To the question, to what he said, how you feeling about it? What's up?
Wait a minute, you pointed to me.
You can't go. No, you can't go. You have a prompt. You get to speak. Nah, man, nah.
My spirit.
Okay, okay. Go ahead. I feel you. Go ahead. We got you.
I think I want to hear what she has.
Black is a quote-unquote color or whatever that's been coded in the dictionary, but as far as what I'm concerned as an African person, as African descended, part of the diaspora, when we discount ourselves, it doesn't matter. Once we start counting ourselves as African people, as black people, as the people we know we are with this melanin-rich skin that everybody sees, that is the pink elephant in the room. Do you understand what I'm saying? When we start counting our lives, black lives will matter. See, black lives don't matter to black lives. But once black lives start mattering to black lives, then black lives will matter to the world. To the world. It don't matter to the world because we don't matter to ourselves. When we trying to get everybody else's opinion, approval, attention, definition, when we going by, you know, what the world says we are, that's the problem. problem is we don't see the value in ourselves. The problem is we're not counting ourselves. We're not counting our children. So then when somebody counts them out, we turn our back. And then we say Black lives don't matter. That's all I got to say.
What's up?
Well, we don't, to just piggyback on what she was saying, we don't know our history, and that's probably number one on the list. Once we know our history, once you say, if you're asking does Black Lives Matter, well, the original man was a black man, so everything from that pyramids downwards, not meaning in hierarchy, but I'm just meaning from first, what was first. So when you say does Black Lives Matter, that you're basically saying does humanity matter? You know what I'm saying? So we have to acknowledge that. We have to, and